Good morning, Margie. Hey, I first want to say I love that name. I have an aunt named Margie, and she's such a great person. I'm sure you're fulfilled. So this is the top of the road where you turn to go down to the house. I got pretty muddy windshield, so I'm going to try to keep you just outside. As you can see, it's a little bit rough. Well, maybe. But we're just going to do windshield. Sorry. Not just washed out, but you can see the little trench in the middle of the road. Beautiful view going down. This needs to definitely be graded out. That trench taken out, made to where it'll drain right so that it don't, you can tell it's kind of just washed the center out. It's not, not the worst I've seen, but definitely needs some work. You can see we're coming up to the house. There's the shop. We'll just drive down there's the driveway going down. It's a little rough. We're gonna go down this side. Then I'll show you what it looks like going up. And that's the house right there. I hope you're doing well this morning. Probably be afternoon before you see this, so I'll say I hope you're doing well today. It's Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day. Not a bad little drive up to the house. I'm gonna get out and we'll look around a little bit. So I'll walk over here I wanted to do my best to show you exactly how it is. I'm not trying to hide anything from anybody. As you can see, it's washed out. I don't think it's, someone with a bulldozer and a day's work could, and maybe one or two loads of red dirt to get it packed in after it was graded out real good, and then some gravel, and I think you'd have a decent driveway. This is going around this side of the house. This is the garage, so we're going down this side. It needs some cleanup, and obviously whoever buys it, he's going to clean it up for them. I'm going to walk around the back side here. Has a little drive that goes around right there and comes down. I don't know if you can see that, but you can drive around down there. You'd probably want a four-wheel drive, and I think if you had someone that was doing the bulldoze work on the driveway, maybe you could get them to clean that up a little bit. Looks like it's got some drainage issues right there. This is the side of the house. Like I said, he needs to clean it up. But the view, absolutely amazing. It is a little steeper than I remember. I'm gonna walk down here, but if I fall down, don't laugh at me. Around to the side of the house. Only because it's been raining this morning, and so this might be a little bit slick. That's not too bad. Kind of got a retaining wall down around. There's a partial look at the house. It's fairly steep, but it's walkable. I can walk it, and I'm not the most agile man in the world. There's the dock. A little step down right here. And we talked about the guy having an easement. As you can tell, he doesn't use it. That's not been drove on. There's the house from above. I kind of try to show you this view from down here. I believe that white post you see right there is going to be where the core line is. So if you go this way, that tree, I don't remember it being there. Looks like it, if you can see that down tree. If a person cut that out, you'd have a trail right down to the lake. This is the easy way down, and this is on his property, so you can walk down and around to the lake. Needs cleanup. If you clean some brush up and stuff, you could even put a little trail down right through that. Almost has a natural one. Clean those trees up right there. His land goes along here. I would want to clean up that little trail over here. You can go down right here. That rock right there looks very slick. But we're at the lake. You can see it's got a little beach front there. Should have brought my fishing pole. It's perfect fishing weather. But it goes along here. I'm not 100% sure without switching back to my other app that shows property lines to know exactly where that property line goes, but it goes down that way a little ways. Let's see if I can walk down this. Boy, I don't think I'm gonna try. I could go the other way, but you can see property probably stopped somewhere right after that dock right there. That's the dock that the gentleman next door, maybe, yeah. It's a 4-slip dock, so 2 big ones, 2 small ones. Not bad looking little shoreline there though. Looking up at the house. We could even make a trail right through there, but needs some cleanup to do it. You know, someone that got a little gumption to get down to the lake. I don't think it'd be, I really think you cut that tree out right there, you could place some rocks or something to make a little trail right down. I don't think that will be difficult at all. I'm getting rained on, so I may not be able to do as much if it starts raining much harder as far as outside for you. But like I said, you could, right here, you could also make a trail down. Just go down where that tree is, and bam, you'd be on the shoreline there. Ooh, it's raining harder. Yay. But amazing view. Definitely $1 million view. Maybe the house ain't worth $1 million right now. I think it could get really close with some work. But that's looking up, and we'll just walk this little road. Like I said, it isn't a perfect walk down. I think with some work, maybe some steps coming down off the house right there, you know, have a landscaper come in and landscape you some steps down. I love it out here. Ooh, I'm getting wet. Put my hood on, that'll help. Walking up the easement here. In the back of the house. Overlooking at the docks down there. Now, I'm not a professional videographer, so if it's kind of shaky and isn't the best, then I apologize for that. I've sold quite a few houses to people by doing just what I'm doing with you, an inside and an outside video. Had clients buy up to, I think the most I sold was $815,000 property. They never seen the property till the day they showed up to sign. Yes, I was scared, but I still get cards from them. They love it. That's the backyard. Like I said, it needs some work, some landscaping. This is going up to the side. Pretty view off in there. It's really beautiful in the fall. We got a cloudy, rainy day, so it's not going to be quite as pretty, but that's the shop next door that he made into an apartment. Part of his land, I know, as far as my cellar goes that way a little ways. Back to my truck. We'll look down the side of the house. Like I said, I'm no roof expert, but it does look like there's no leaks that I know of. So I wouldn't say it was something you'd have to do as soon as you bought it, but again, where my truck's parked, loops around. You can go up that way, or you come around the way I came. Yes, you do have to drive past the shop, but there's a little bit of space there in between. Okay, I have to use Bluetooth to get in the house. So this is gonna be the end of the outdoor video. I hope I got enough on there to answer your questions. We're gonna get this one uploading. I'll start on the inside. Hang tight.